Let's talk today about three-man strategy. Now there's a lot of players that, a lot of fields are starting to have a lot of three-man tournaments just because they're a lot easier to organize and stuff like that. So let's talk about three-man tournaments. The way how I think of paintball in terms of tournament, three-man is very slow. 5-man is fast, 7-man is slow, okay? So you have to get that mentality in your head when you're playing 3-man of slowing down your game. Let them run into your guns, let them run into your stream and this side and the other. So when you play 3-man, it's basically one-on-one. It's basically 3 one-on-ones all taking place at the same time. So first thing I definitely recommend is get to good bunkers that you can use all sides of them that provide a lot of cover. Such things as cans, Aztecs, rockets, these new cakes and stuff like that they've got. These are pretty nice too. Bunkers that I would definitely stay away from is snakes, because once they put you in and now it's 3-on-2. These pillars here, the one thing with these pillars is it's very easy for people to bounce shots off of the pillars and hit you in the pack and stuff like that. Not good bunkers to hide behind. But definitely the first thing you want to do is pick a place, pick good bunkers to get behind that provide a lot of cover. Next thing you want to do, slow down your game, bring a lot of paint, okay? What you want to try to bank on in 3-man is you play conservative, you shoot out the other people as they're getting antsy to go from one bunker to the other. It's very, very important in 3-man, because if it's a lot easier to hit somebody when you're just shooting like this, you're a lot more accurate than you are when you're trying to run down the field. So let the other team run down the field, okay? And like I've always said in the past, a tie is still a win. So if you burn the clock out, that's still a win. In my book, it's still a win. So you definitely want to do that. Next thing, after you pick the good bunkers, pick good solid bunkers to break out to. Next thing you want to do is the minute you take out somebody from the other team, you need to really, really take advantage of that. Find out where you shot them out from, who you shot out, and who's the player that is now open to run down the field or move up the field and take out the other two. So let's say, for instance, you break out and the person you guys shot out is the guy that's on the left corner. Okay, well obviously if it's now 3-on-2, the person that's over there on your team can now very carefully move up the field. Now, what I also want to focus on is in 3-man, don't use the clock to your advantage. Don't blindly run up the field. That's an easy way to put it down to a 2-on-2. What you want to do is you always want to move bunker to bunker. Okay, so go, if you're moving up from here, let's say you're at the can, I would probably move out to the corner first, then up to the next one, then up to the rocket, then up to the Dorito, then up to the next rocket, then up to the next Aztec. You don't want, just because you have the player that's out, that you shot out the player over there, you don't want to just blindly run up the field and skip 5 bunkers. That's a really easy way to not only overshoot your bunker because you've picked up too much speed, but also it's very easy for the other person to shoot you out, because all you got to do is they see you running at a full sprint, they just shoot in between the bunkers and now you're out. So you want to really use the clock to your advantage in 3-man. Slow down the game and move up bunker by bunker by bunker by bunker, and carefully. Now you don't want to give away your position. If you shoot out, say for instance you shoot out a corner player, don't just keep stopping at each bunker and then just rolling your gun, then move to the next one and roll your gun, and move to the next one and roll your gun. You're going to give the other team you're going to tell the other team exactly where you're at and what you're doing. Move up carefully, move up quietly, and then once you're in a really good position, then pick them both off. But 3-man, basically I always say, play it as slow as you can, just like you would almost when you're playing 7-man. Pick really good bunkers, carry a lot of paint, and don't be afraid to let the clock run out. That's very, very smart play. Thanks for tuning in.